It happens in silence. No alarms, no breaking glass. It's no masked intruders, just a line of code, quietly failing. Around the world, screens freeze, transactions stop. Markets hold their breath. Not because money is gone, but because for the first time in history, it can no longer be stolen. This is the day financial crime ends. Or is it? Modern finance runs on trust. Trust that passwords hold. Trust that encryption survives. It's trust that attackers are always one step behind. But every system we use today, every bank, every payment network, every digital wallet shares one weakness. It relies on math that can be broken, slowly, expensively, but inevitably. Now imagine a future where that weakness disappears. What if quantum computing solved all financial security problems? In this scenario, quantum computing reaches maturity. Not just in laboratories, but in global infrastructure. Banks, stock exchanges, governments, payment systems, all protected by quantum-safe encryption, unhackable, unforgettable, at least in theory. Classical computers think in bits, on-off. Quantum computers think in probabilities. Qubits exist in multiple states at once. They don't just calculate faster, they calculate differently. Problems that take classical computers millions of years, quantum machines solve in seconds. Today's financial security relies on cryptography, RSA, elliptic curves, hash functions. They work because factoring large numbers is hard, not impossible, it's just slow. Every encrypted bank transaction depends on this assumption. A powerful enough quantum computer breaks today's encryption effortlessly. Passwords become irrelevant. Private keys meaningless. Without preparation, the entire financial system collapses overnight. This is not science fiction. It is a countdown. Now imagine the reversal. Quantum computers don't just break encryption, they replace it. Quantum financial security is built on physics, not complexity. Quantum key distribution. If someone intercepts a message, the system knows instantly, because observing a quantum state changes it. Eavesdropping becomes detectable by nature itself. No more guessing passwords. No more brute force attacks. Security is guaranteed by the laws of the universe, not by human assumptions. Once, banks used steel and guards, then encryption replaced walls. Now physics replaces encryption. Security becomes absolute. Financial identity shifts from data to quantum signatures. Impossible to copy, impossible to clone. Fraud collapses. Identity theft disappears. When modern printing defeated counterfeiters, crime adapted. Now there is nowhere left to adapt to. No phishing scams, no ransomware draining accounts, no silent siphoning of funds. Entire industries vanish. Cybercrime becomes obsolete. Consumers stop fearing digital transactions. Markets stabilize. Transaction costs fall. Confidence surges. With security guaranteed, friction disappears. Cross-border transfers become instant. Settlement times collapse. Financial borders dissolve. Just as instant communication reshaped nations, instant secure finance reshapes economies. AI-driven finance accelerates, because security is no longer the bottleneck. Autonomous trading, automated lending, real-time auditing, all safe, all continuous. When systems move too fast, human oversight fades. Errors propagate instantly. Security is perfect. Stability is not guaranteed. Governments struggle to keep up. Old rules assume vulnerability. Now vulnerability is gone. Control weakens. Railroads, electricity, the internet, every leap reshaped power. Quantum finance is no different. Traditional security departments become irrelevant. Institutions that adapt thrive. Those that don't vanish quietly. Quantum infrastructure is expensive. Not every nation gains access equally. A new financial divide emerges. Not between rich and poor, but between quantum-enabled and quantum-excluded. Cyber warfare declines. Quantum dominance replaces hacking. Nations race not to attack, but to protect their own systems first. Crime doesn't disappear, it mutates. Illegal economies move offline. Cash resurges. Physical anonymity becomes valuable again. When alcohol was banned, crime adapted. Perfect security pushes crime into new shadows. Perfect security means perfect traceability. Every transaction verified, forever. An immutable financial record of your life. You can't be robbed, but you can always be seen. No individual hacks, but single points of quantum failure. If quantum infrastructure fails, everything stops. They depend on perfection, and perfection has no backup. Money stops being emotional. It becomes mechanical, cold, precise, inescapable for the first time in history. Money is safe completely, but safety changes behavior. Risk-taking increases. Speculation grows bolder. Confidence can become arrogance. Quantum computing can solve financial security. It cannot solve human nature. Greed remains. Fear remains. Power struggles remain. Only the locks have changed. What if quantum computing solved all financial security problems? Theft would vanish. Fraud would collapse. Trust would return. But new dangers would emerge. Not from criminals, but from systems that never sleep. Never hesitate, never forgive. If money becomes perfectly secure and transactions become unstoppable, what happens when mistakes can never be undone?